Hello, callers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss some interesting developing stories. We start with Ousmane Dembele, as it has been reported that Barcelona have made contact with the key forward agent to begin renewal talks. We are going to be discussing more on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking about Lionel Messi, as it has been reported that PSG has set to submit an official contract offer for the superstar, according to Fabrizio Romano. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After registering Gavi's new contract and renewing Marcos Alonso's deal, Barcelona have swiftly started to work on the contracts of other important first-team members. A new proposal has been tabled to Sergio Roberto, while Barca also intend to send a renewal offer to club captain Sergio Busquets soon. Now, Mundo Deportivo is reporting that Barcelona have made first contact with the agent of Ousmane Dembele to begin talks over a contract renewal for the Frenchman. The 25-year-old signed a new deal with Barca only last summer, pending a two-year deal till 2024. It means that he will enter the final 12 months of his contract at the end of the season. Dembele's new contract came equipped with a €100 million release clause, which will drop down to €50 million during the months of June and July. And many Premier League clubs are lying in wait to pounce on that opportunity when that happens. In order to avoid losing him, FC Barcelona have now contacted the winger's agent, Moussa Sissoko, to schedule a meeting and discuss the continuity of the speedster. Dembele has become one of Barca's most pivotal players and is thriving under the tutelage of Xavi. The 25-year-old has netted 8 goals and set up 7 more from 28 matches across all competitions this season, playing a key role in the team's progress. While there have been murmurs of interest from PSG, Dembele has made it clear that he's enjoying life at Barcelona and wants to stay at the club for a long time. Xavi and the club are said to be very, very happy with how Ousmane Dembele has progressed over the past year and are keen on prolonging his stay at the Camp Nou as well. With both parties wanting the same thing, one would expect the renewal talks to go much smoother than last year. Dembele is currently out with a thigh injury problem and that is sustained in the Catalan derby against Girona. He missed the game against Real Betis earlier this week and could be sidelined for as long as 5 weeks. Ousmane Dembele have had a great season so far. I think he's a player that is so crucial in our team. And when he picked up that injury against Girona last week, many fans were scared. Xavi was worried. But nonetheless, I think we are still moving on without him. That is what they call team depth. And whatever titles La Liga that we are going to fight for, no matter the player that have an injury, we always need to keep fighting for every game, believing in ourselves that we can win. Like looking at the game against Real Betis without Ousmane Dembele, I think we played a great game even without him. And it was, even Lewandowski was not in his best form that night, but as a team, as a collective, we played really well. So talking about Ousmane Dembele, Barcelona want to tie down him for many years to come. He did sign a 2-year contract extension, we quite remember, last year in the summer to 2024. And the way he have been playing this season have impressed the coaching staff a lot and the president and his board. And they are really interested to get along to make another renewal for Ousmane Dembele. And according to the contract that Dembele signed last summer, which his release clause was worth €100 million, this 2023 in June, that release clause will drop down to €50 million, which will be very affordable to many top clubs in Europe. And when we consider how Ousmane Dembele have been crucial, have been critical, have been playing so well for Barcelona this season, he won't lack suitors, right? If they realize that his release clause in June 2023 will be €50 million, I think when we consider how football have been nowadays, when it is so inflated, players are being bought for 150, 100, and so on, then I think Ousmane Dembele and the quality he's got, it won't be a problem for any top club in Europe to just just release him without 50 million euros. So Barcelona want to prevent that kind of situation. So doing a renewal before the end of the season is what Barca plans to do, so that the player will be secured, his future will be secured at the team, because the quality and what he brings to the team is just really amazing. I think Dembele have really improved compared to previous seasons, and I think he's getting more mature than he was before, and I think Xavi loves that. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Lionel Messi's excellent 2022 FIFA World Cup campaign did well to catapult Barcelona's interest in signing their former superstar, especially with his contract at Paris Saint-Germain expiring at the end of the season. But after weeks of deliberation, it appears the club have been ruled out of signing Messi, who in turn is expected to pen a new contract extension at PSG. A new contract has been in the works at PSG for a while now, especially after the attacker guided Argentina to their first World Cup title since 1986. And according to Fabrizio Romano, the French Giants have now stepped up their efforts. Talks are continuing between the two parties over a contract extension. Messi's representatives are even set to meet the PSG board in person in the coming 2 or 3 weeks, where they will discuss various things, including the length of that contract. PSG are also set to table an official offer at the meetup. Earlier reports claim that the Le Parisien want to hand Messi a 1-year deal while giving the attacker the option to extend the deal for a further year. PSG board is confident that Messi will accept the terms, even though the Argentine is not only courted by his former club Barcelona, but also the Saudi Arabian Royals. Saudi giants Al Hilal has indeed reported trying to lure Messi into the Middle East by handing him a contract worth 300 million euros, but having recently led Argentina to FIFA World Cup glory. It appears the 35-year-old would want to continue at the highest level. As for Barcelona, they are not in a position to even approach the attacker due to their current economic situation, with the club recently being asked to lower their squad budget significantly if they are to conduct transfer operations in the coming summer. So Messi's future have not been decided as it stands, but of course it is well understood that PSG are the likeliest option for him to be there, for next season or so. His contract comes to an end in June this year, and according to Fabrizio Romano, PSG will soon make the first official offer for a renewal for Messi. From there, we'll see how it is like, the terms and everything. But talking about Barcelona, there's no chance whatsoever for us to go for Messi again, especially because of the financial constraints and La Liga's fair play rules. So there's absolutely no way as it stands, no chance. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.